Hello everyone, this is Scott from Studios, and today we'll be reviewing all songs from the Versus Mouse mod. So the Versus Mouse mod was created by Novato's team, and now we're gonna review every single song from it. Yes, and this also includes the upcoming songs from the 3.0 update. So without further ado, let's review. At the bottom of the list, we start with Ode Welcome. Do I even have to say anything? Just listen to this song and you'll know why. It's probably one of the worst songs Novato's team ever made. But this caused the original composer to hack the channel maybe, so that's why they probably had to move to another channel. This was only in test 1 and it was never used other than this version. At 24 we have Scrap. Look, I don't hate this song, and this song isn't terrible, it's just bad. All the Mickeys just singing at once kind of make me uncomfortable. And that weird high-pitched voice at the end really doesn't get me comfortable with. It's probably one of the worst songs in the debug menu. At 23 we have the Ode Happy Ride, which is probably one of the last evidence of Ode Mouse's voice. It's trying to follow up like Insanity Psychosis did, but it really isn't that good because his voice is mostly off-key the entire song. But I'm not saying this is bad, it's just kind of like a low mediocre status. Here's a song that is just kind of mediocre, which is The End. The End is the end. It's the last song probably to some people you will find in the debug menu, and it's a giant white floating Mickey head just sounding like Demon Mickey's voice. I'm not sure if it's off key or not. Number 21 we have the Ode Suicide. This you might disagree on me with, but Mickey's voice is kind of like, he is off-key like the others too, but Boyfriend also has this strange high-pitched voice for some reason. But other than that, everything is kind of decent about it. It's just a high mediocre song, to be honest. And now we start out with the remakes, with number 20 being just 3 question marks, which is technically just Pibby Mouse. It's not bad, it's just that Mickey's voice doesn't kind of sound like him at all. He just sounds like this weird chain hanging sounds. But other than that, this song is basically just low decent. And at number 19 we have the Ode Misery. Ah yes, the Ode Misery. Basically the song everyone knows that is actually true misery. People say that this song is basically unbearable because of how the song is. But to me, I kind of agree with them, but to me it's kind of decent. But really at the end, people mostly just say the song sucks, but I kind of agree with them. But the song does have its own benefits if you keep listening to it after a while. You'll probably get used to it. At number 18 is the Ode Interference, the first Experiment song you will play. Experiment is probably one of my favorite characters in the mod because how he is designed and his new voice. But the old one, he kinda just sounds like a tree and the high-pitched Boyfriend voice is back. But this is probably a good average song. I also really love the instrumental. At number 17 we have Insanity Psychosis. I finally said that right. The music in the beginning really shows off when it's gonna start. But Mickey's voice is also off-key like the others, but it does help near the mid where he actually just starts going crazy. I really like how near the end, they just go all out on it. Even though this song is 3 minutes, it's basically worth it, and it's probably good if you can probably FC it. And at number 16 we have Welcome. Welcome is the first song you will face against Mouse in the Versus Mouse mod, and this is a huge improvement of the old one. He does sound better, and the song is also a lot more better too. I say this is a pretty decent song, and it's good above average. At number 15 we have Doggy Mouse, which is just a preview, but the song itself is pretty good. I like this song, but it's very strange how they're gonna put a dog as a mouse inside of a Mickey mod. But other than that, this music's pretty good. Number 14 we have this Gascot Song, which comes from Room 0. But since this guy sounds like Experiment and how the music is, this song is gonna be pretty good for the mod. I hope you will see this in the mod, because I can't wait to hear this while playing it. Number 13 is Repentance, not to be confused with Taki's Scrap Song. Repentance sounds better than Welcome because he is freaking angry. This is probably one of the longest songs in the game, but they do use that time to make such a good song. I really love this song, but there's another one that tops this. Right now, the best song in Versus Mouse at number 12 is Labrat. Just by the beginning alone, you know this is going to be a good song. And even though Experiment still sounds like a tree, the song is 3 minutes and 4 seconds long and it's useful for all of it. I really love this song and I hope they can expand more good songs in the future. Looks like they took my word for it because at number 11 is Dangerous. This is actually a fan-made song made by someone else, but they decided to put it as a new upcoming song in the Versus Mouse mod. It is a very good song and it shows how angry Mickey can be, and based on how he sings, this is probably going to be a very good song and a very good chart, I hope. At number 10 we have Crisis, another song coming for the Versus Mouse mod. This song is actually very good. I like the vocals and how crazy Mickey sings, but the song really kind of throws it off as the song is kind of off instead of the vocals being off. But other than that, the song really is cool. But strangely that this premiere was deleted just hours after it was released. And at number 9 we have this Suicide Mouse song that doesn't have a name yet, but judging by how it sounds, it's probably going to be a good song. I really like how depressing the song is and how Mickey is voiced. He sounds a lot better than the other counterparts, but there is still other Suicide Mouse songs that top this one. At number 8 we have Revenge, and this song is also pretty good, starting off with the beginning. And judging by how it looks, this is probably going to be a normal Mouse song where he's not actually angry. But other than that, the song is also pretty good, and the instrumental and vocals are good with it. This is a really good song. And at number 7 we have the remake of Scrap. It actually uses Alpha Mouse instead of the tunes this time, but he definitely sounds a lot better with using this song, and it's actually not just a big jumble of Mickeys just singing at once. It's actually good. This is a huge glow up to the original and I really hope to play this one in the future. At number 6 we have the Suicide remake, and what do I have to say? It's probably a dramatic glow up from the original. He actually sounds like an actual threatening character and it looks like he's about to kick some ass, not gonna lie. I really love this song. And at number 5 we have the remake of Happy Ride, and this song is dramatically better than the original. The instrumental at the beginning sounds great, his voice sounds great, and Boyfriend also sounds great. This is probably the most threatening songs Mickey can ever do to Boyfriend, and it shows. This is probably the second best Suicide Mouse song other than the remake of Misery, which I will talk about right now. And at number 4 is the remake of Misery, which is probably the most praised song out of the people for its dramatic glow up and upbeat music. This is probably one of the best songs Suicide Mouse ever had, and it really shows. This is probably one of the best songs they ever glued up, and it actually shows. Good job, Novatos team. Also on a side note, I also forgot about the old original Misery remake, but if I would have remembered, I would have put it as number 6. So anyways, now back to the top 3. And at number 3 is an Experiment song that is also doesn't have a name. Judging by how he sounds, it's already gonna sound amazing. I already told you that Experiment is one of my favorite characters and I really love his new voice. So this song really basically tops the charts for the best songs Novatos team ever had. Now back to the other 2. And at number 2 we have Crazy, one of the best songs Mouse has ever sung. This actually shows that Mouse is not no one to mess with. It feels like he's about to run down at you with a knife and you had no choice but to run. This is how the song feels. It's pretty badass and I really love this song because of it. It marks as number 2 as one of my favorite songs, and now number 1 should be pretty obvious by this point. And at number 1 is the remake of Interference. Look, I really love Experiment, my favorite character. Seeing the remake of his first song actually blows my mind. I really love this song. I like the new instrumental, I really love his voice, and I love he no longer sounds like a tree anymore, and now he actually sounds like an undead being. This is probably one of the best songs Experiment ever has, and this is probably my favorite song in all of Nevada's team's music of Versus Mouse mod. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can see more videos like this, and share so more people can see videos like this. Also, a total disclaimer that these are my opinions and you have the right to disagree if you want to. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.